I am ready for the next step in humanity's evolution.
And now we must seek to unite with others.
The time has come to live for each other.
So how would our sun's alignment with the dark rift result in the birth of a new humanity and its ability to co-create a new reality? The answer to this may be realized by gaining a proper understanding of how increasing vibratory rates are related to the transformation of matter into subtler states of being, as seen with water. For when one raises the vibratory rate of ice molecules by applying heat, the ice changes state into that of water. A further increase of frequency results in a further metamorphosis from liquid into gas. Thus we may see the relationship between increasing vibratory rate and a decreased solidity of state, as well as increased temperature. Such is the present phenomenon that is occurring as we experience the quickening here on Earth. For it is because of our increasing frequency that the Earth, along with nearly every other planet in our solar system, is experiencing a dramatic increase in average temperature. Yet even more fascinating is the fact that our increasing vibratory rate is resulting in a marked decrease in the solidity or rigidity of our existence. That is to say that our reality is becoming more malleable to our thoughts, which create it. This fact, which echoes the teachings of ancient spiritual masters such as Gautama the Buddha, who said this world is the creation of our minds, is becoming increasingly clear as modern science has recently noted a significant increase in the efficacy of the placebo effect, as observed in pharmaceutical studies. In these studies, scientists are discovering, much to their wonder, that now more than ever, our belief that a pill is effective actually has the power to make it so. And here it is essential to understand that our increasing frequency, along with our ability to shape reality, are only being experienced at a fraction of what will occur in the coming months and years leading up to and beyond the shift. For the Mayans believe that sometime around December 21st, 2012, our sun, which acts like a lens, translating rays from the cosmos and then radiating them onto the planets in our system, will align with a sacred portal hidden in the darkness of the Great Rift. At the time of alignment, our sun will radiate the ultra-high frequency rays from the rift onto the Earth, affording every human being the opportunity to create and therefore experience their own version of reality. And here it is essential to understand that each person's experience of events will be determined by what they believe is possible. And this belief will be determined by the probabilities that each individual creates through their actions. For it would be difficult to believe that we might achieve a healthy and harmonious existence if no steps were taken towards realizing it. Thus, the great risk that faces humanity on the cusp of the turning of the age is that as our seemingly helpless situation becomes more pronounced in the rising intensity of the approaching period known as the definition, those who have not taken steps towards creating their own belief of how we may harmoniously transition through the shift are in very real danger of sharing the mass consciousness's experience of events and the cataclysmic end of the world as portrayed by our popular media. However, for those who are willing to heed the wisdom of those who remember, and to seek others who are willing to unite and to co-create new possibilities for a harmonious future, the turning of the age represents the greatest opportunity for collective healing and co-creation that humanity has ever known. The turning of the age brings with it new and adjusted laws for the spiritual progress of mankind. And where the Piscean age, which is now drawing to a close, hailed the power of one, with the rising impact of prominent individuals such as Jesus, Muhammad, and Gandhi, the new Aquarian age will be distinguished by an adjusted experience of reality co-created by the power of many, acting as one. And here it is important to carefully consider the three essential truths of our times, which reveal the means by which humanity may demonstrate its love for the earth and all living things, by uniting and liberating itself from its dependency on our current self-destructive system. Those three truths are: number one, we, through our current motivation of self-gain, wanting more money, more pleasure, and more prestige, are the only engines driving our current system, and therefore we hold the power to stop it. Number two, our current system of self-service is unsustainable and is presently leading us on a path of inevitable destruction. Number three, the only way that we may divert our current course is to unite and thereby lend each other the necessary support to make the switch from living for the self to living for the peace and harmony of all. Thus we may see that we are anything but helpless. There is something we can do. We can unite. And when we do, we will demonstrate to the earth our love and willingness to step out of our bounds of comfort in service of something other than ourselves. In so doing, we will then attract assistance from divine forces on the hidden side of life, who are forbidden to intervene until such a demonstration is made on the part of humanity. This collective act of courage and compassion will engage the universal law of synergy, as the potency of our genuine selfless service will, with divine assistance, dispel the accumulated darkness of ages past, overcoming global fear, negativity, and disease. And thus our vibratory frequency will be raised to a sufficient level that we may harmonize with the incoming rays of the dark rift, allowing us to remain with the earth as she makes her transition into the new world. And so this is our humble call. We encourage all who are willing to do what you can to lessen your impact on the planet, to alleviate your dependency on our current system by reaching out to other like-minded groups and individuals in your area, and then asking yourselves what you can do to help each other help the world. Consider what it takes to create a harmonious community that will allow you to lessen your dependency on a system that has proven itself to be both unsustainable and uncaring. Know your spiritual elders, your builders and gardeners. Who are your healers, new educators, and new economists? For now is the time, as we approach the increasing intensity of the definition, which is said to begin this September, to seek those who believe and who are willing to co-create a new way of being out of love for the earth and all living things. With this awareness, we encourage you to infuse your lives, your work, and your relationships with truth and purpose. And as we unite, our belief will be inspired and added to that of those around the world who are doing the same. And together, we will co-create a new world of peace and harmony for all. Have faith, for we are awakening as one.